On the mound, the legendary Leroy Satchel Paige. Arguably the greatest pitcher this sport has ever seen. We know for certain the oldest rookie in the history of Major League Baseball. Now, Major League Baseball says that Satchel was 42 years old when he finally got his opportunity to pitch in the major leagues with then the Cleveland Indians. Most who knew Satchel believed that he was at least 10 years older than he claimed to be. Satchel was likely born into the early to mid-1890s in Mobile, Alabama. And so that birth record was typically kept in the back page of the family Bible. And according to Satchel, the goat ate that page out the Bible. His original tombstone has a question mark by his birthday. Yeah, the old man literally took it with him to his grave. But when we talk about Satchel Paige, there is really no one to compare him to. Not someone who combines the longevity. By his estimation, he pitched in over 2,600 games. The great stuff. Recorded some 55 no-hitters and only God knows how many strikeouts. And the charisma. He could sell it. Yeah, he could sell it, but he could also back it up. There will never, ever, ever be another Leroy Satchel Paige.
Here's the third baseman, Hayes. And he deals. And the pitch is in for a strike. And we're underway. Back up that got him. Not in time, he legs it out. Now the left fielder, Glass. And that's in there for strike one. Singing, I can't imagine batters enjoyed facing Satchel Paige. That high leg kick, so distracting and tough to figure out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, that leg kick really messes with the hitter's timing, and if you can get past that and find the release point somehow, you still got to hit some of the best stuff any pitcher's ever had.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike three. Now it's the right fielder, Smith. And a foul ball.
A pitcher like Satchel who can change speeds, run it into triple digits, or get you out on that front foot with a changeup, you just hope you run into one and make contact.
Hayes, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Got him. Satchel really humming down. Man at first, and here's the first baseman, Bates. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and that is ball one. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Hughes. Paige back to work. And there's the strike. Got him looking. Paige dominant so far.
Satchel famously had names for his pitches. So he didn't have fastball, curveball, changeup. No, not Satchel. Satchel had what he called his midnight creeper. He had the two-humper. He had the bat dodger. He had the hesitation pitch. He had the long tom, the short tom, the jump ball, the trouble ball, the radio ball, the wobbly ball, the dipsy-do. And he also had a pitch that he famously called his B-ball. You know why he called it the B-ball? Because Satchel says, it bees where I want it to be when I want it to be there. And so he had all the stuff you needed to be a star. And he was just that. He was not only the Negro League's biggest and brightest star, but he was one of the biggest stars in baseball history.
Ready to go? Now, Hayes. And here it comes. That misses, and that's how this game gets started.
1-1, no strikes.
And it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's
1
strike
ball,
2.
2 strikes.
Chris, it must have been so difficult hitting Satchel with so many different out pitches. Got him. Paige with the pinpoint command on that one. So up next, Glass. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, a pitcher with 2 or 3 out pitches is an ace these days. Satchel had closer to a dozen. Dig in and get someone like that, you're just guessing every pitch, especially with his amazing command.
That hits
1
the
ball,
dirt,
1
and it's
strike.
1-1.
Cy Perkins caught Satchel for a lot of seasons, and for a while, he wouldn't even give signs. He'd just hold up the mitt, and Satchel would hit it.
2-1.
Next offering down in the dirt. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2-2 the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. Satchel gets him with the dipsy-do. 2 outs. Base is empty. Smith now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss
1 ball, 2
as he was
strikes.
out front that time. And that one is lifted in the air. Newman under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Bates. And a pitch.
Hey!
Next offering misses, and 1-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Satchel comes to the plate. And Satchel with the B-ball for the strikeout. Now the catcher up to hit, Hughes, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. First offering misses the mark. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Satchel kicks and delivers. Pitch is in the dirt, and now 3-1. That to right. Bradley settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And now the center fielder, McDonald. First pitch, not close. And he takes a strike. And now 1-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Popped up. Little has this one sized up. Makes the catch. And that is that.
They clocked Satchel Paige unknowingly in a ball game in Griffith Stadium in D.C. Satchel retires aside, and the kid from the military comes over. Mr. Paige, we clock your fastball at 105 miles per hour. Satchel looks at the kid. He says, son, I wish I'd known you were timing me. I could have thrown harder than that. Yeah, you'll hear from the old Negro League players who saw Satchel in his prime that if anyone tells you they saw his fastball in the hitting zone, they're lying. Yeah, you might have seen it leave his hand, but by the time it got there to home plate, it literally was about the size of an aspirin tablet.
And now, Harvey. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and we are underway. There's a strike. They'll have to deal with a lot of high cheese today, Chris.
High cheddar.
What's your favorite type of cheese? You like a good Gouda?
I'm a cheddar and a feta.
You know what? Cheddar and a feta. I'm with it.
Boog, you know who else said Satchel had the hardest fastball he'd ever seen? Cardinals Hall of Famer Dizzy Dean.
The B-ball for the strikeout. Can't hit what you can't see. Now the third baseman, Gordon.
Boog, how about that no-hitter Satchel threw against the New York Black Yankees in 1932?
One of the greatest single-game performances ever. Satchel comes to the plate. Another B-ball for the K. 2 on, 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Parker. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In that game on the mound, he had 11 strikeouts, and at the plate, he had 2 hits. Only 3 other pitchers in Major League history have ever done that, and one of them was Hall of Famer Catfish Hunter. And now here is Gordon. And the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Boog, how about that no-hitter Satchel threw against the New York Black Yankees in 1932?
One of the greatest single-game performances ever. Next offering is fouled back. In that game on the mound, he had 11 strikeouts, and at the plate, he had 2 hits. Only 3 other pitchers in Major League history have ever done that, and one of them was Hall of Famer Catfish Hunter. The B-ball absolutely humming. That's a K. And now the first baseman, Parker. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. Another B-ball for the K. Now here is Floyd. That one's in there, 0-1. Satchel close to getting out of this one. Hit on the ground to the right side. O'Neill takes it to the bag, and that is that.
What really made Satchel so special was 105 with pinpoint control. He could put it exactly where he wanted to put it, and I'm not talking about just throwing strikes. The catcher set the target. He hit the target. He didn't miss. You see, he didn't warm up in the bullpen like most pitchers do, throwing to the catcher across home plate. You know what Satchel would use? A stick of foil chewing gum wrapper. The catcher would sit the chewing gum wrapper on top of home plate, and wherever the catcher moved the chewing gum wrapper, Satchel right over the top of that chewing gum wrapper. And as Satchel would say, he'd work both corners of that chewing gum wrapper. He was absolutely uncanny.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the left fielder, Harvey. And a pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
And strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him swinging. So digging in, Marshall. In there, and it's 0-1. A lot of pitchers with great command or great velocity, but having both is so rare. Satchel was one of the special few. And a foul ball.
I mean, 105 with the ability to spot it all over the place. Just ridiculous. You know, Ryan Helsley dialed it up to 104 miles per hour in 2022. To think Satchel was doing it 80, 90 years before that is just crazy.
The 0-2 pitch from Satchel. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. And here's the first baseman, Reese. Outfield playing pretty shallow. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-0.
And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
One of my favorite Satchel Paige stories involves the old man pitching in the Denver Post tournament. They're playing an all-white semi-pro team. The first kid from the semi-pro white team gets into the batter's box. Satchel throws him a fastball. He dribbles it down the third base line. It stays fair. The kid beats it out, gets an infield hit. Well, about that time, one of the kids from the opposing team steps into the dugout steps and says, "Let's beat him. He ain't nothing but an overrated darky." Well, Satchel Paige had a nickname for everyone. His nickname, famously for the legendary Buck O'Neil, was Nancy. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, Satchel looks over at first base and he says, "Nancy, did you hear that?" Buck said, "Yes, Satchel, I heard him." He said, "Nancy, bring him in." So Buck turns and motions for the outfield to take a couple of steps in. Satchel looks over at first base. He says, "Nancy, bring him all the way in." Honest to God's truth, there were 7 guys kneeling around the mound. And Satchel strikes out the side on 9 straight pitches. He looks into the opposing team's dugout and says, "Overrated darky hate." But the legendary Buck O'Neil always said if he had one game to win and any choice of any pitcher from any era, it would be the legendary Satchel Paige. He says you might beat him when he was out there messing around, but when he was locked in, forget about it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Cole. The pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Terry on at first. Nobody out. 1 down on a 3-pitch strikeout. Gordon getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Singy, the audacity Satchel had in this game. Just daring the batters to put one in play. It's the showmanship that made him famous and the sheer skill that made him great. That's 2 straight strikeouts on 6 pitches. Parker now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2. Can Satchel really do this? Got him. Who needs a defense behind you anyway?
Now, Major League Baseball says that Satchel was 42 years old when he finally got his opportunity to pitch in the major leagues in 1948 with the Cleveland Indians. He, along with Larry Doby, would help Cleveland win the last World Series at that time that Cleveland had won. Many thought Satchel should have been named Rookie of the Year. He goes 6-1 with a 2.4 ERA his rookie season at age 42, which means he might have been closer to 52.
And in comes Cleveland's ageless Satchel Paige to mount the mound for the Tribe.
Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Rose. So here comes Satchel into the game in relief. The wind and the pitch. Strike 1.
Heck of an assignment to draw on your MLB debut, Boog, and even more so at Satchel's age, whatever it is.
Foul ball there. Next pitch is in the dirt. Yeah, the count 1-2. Paige winds and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out. Leonard will hit next. Good contact guy, good defender. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Good eye right there. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Satchel kicks and delivers. The punch out there. The ageless rookie sets down another. 2 outs, base is empty. Green digs in now. And it's fouled away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So 2 down, and stepping in is the speedy Palmer. Fastball in for a strike. Not a ton of zip, but it finds the mark. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Satchel comes to the plate, gets a piece, and stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. Satchel gets through his first MLB frame unscathed.
Absolutely out my dome.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Michaels. Well, Satchel's a rookie today, but he's got a long professional history in Cleveland. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. Back in 1931, Satchel pitched 5 games with the Cleveland Cubs, and then, of course, he pitched in Cleveland with other teams, particularly the Pittsburgh Crawfords. Paige winds and fires. There's a strike.
Yeah, those Crawfords teams of the early 30s, Boog, right up there with the best ever in baseball.
That's right. Paige, Josh Gibson, Oscar Charleston, Judy Johnson, Cool Papa Bell. Just ridiculous. In the dirt. In plenty of time to first, and that is a big first out. And the batter now, Sherman. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Kennedy. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Satchel kicks and delivers. Good job to fight that one off. Satchel comes to the plate. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next one misses. And now 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. So here's the cleanup hitter, Harrison. Swings through that one. 0-1. Fought off foul.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's a speed threat, Bates.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's in there.
0-1.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Just a huge at bat right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Murray swings through it for strike 1. Known for his late inning heroics.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Line drive, base hit. Thomas fires it to the plate, and he's safe. Tie ball game. We're tied at 1. Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Michaels. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. And that's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Sherman. Swing and a ball popped up. But it's just foul. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And that just misses. Paige winds and fires. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snuck the fastball by him. So 2 down now. And here is Kennedy. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And 2 as he waves at that one. Satchel kicks and delivers. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's just foul. the middle and a base hit.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that will make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
On the ground at first. Sneaks through, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Back here at the ballpark, last chance for the home team. Stepping in, Murray. First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is in for a strike. Satchel comes to the plate.
Ball bent off the plate. Ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open. Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And now Hill. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0. Here's a 1-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And he can't make the play. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Big spot here. Bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Owens. First pitch just misses. Next offering is in for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is the ball game.
Now, Satchel in 1965 is believed to be 59 years old if you believe he was born in 1906, which I do not, but for the sake of the story, we'll say that he was indeed born in 1906. He pitches 3 shutout innings against the Boston Red Sox, giving up only 1 hit in those 3 innings. Great trivia question. Who got that long hit off of Satchel? The legendary Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz. Yaz gets a double against the old man. Satchel leaves him at third and shut down everybody else over 3 of the most remarkably pitched innings in baseball history. And they were all turning, going back into the dugout in utter disbelief that they couldn't hit that old man.
Now it's the shortstop, Hill. The wind of the pitch. That's a strike, and we're underway. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Chris, Satchel was 58 when he pitched this game, at least officially. We're both in our early 50s. I can't imagine how he did it. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit, Murray. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's really unbelievable, Boog. Satchel would tell you a million different reasons why he was able to keep playing so long. Not sure which one of them I believe, though.
The 0-2 pitch from Satchel.
That's
Next offering misses down and away.
One of those rules of his was to avoid fried meats. That's one you live by, right, Boog?
Well, unless I'm in Philadelphia. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out on a fastball that crawled to the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Sherman now at the plate. In the air, left field. Snyder under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Rose. The pitch. This one popped up. Chandler in position and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down. Fouled off. He was late. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. Snyder has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there are 2 outs.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Palmer at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next offering misses. 1-1. Satchel making him look foolish. And he chases that one. The old man keeping these hitters in check. And welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And here's the first baseman, Santiago. That one misses in the dirt. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 59 years old, so they say, and he's still untouchable. And now it's going to be Green. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Out towards right center field. Base hit as he pulls up short.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Gets the bunt down the right side. To second, there's one. And he'll be safe at first. And here is Hill. His first at bat was a strikeout. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Next pitch misses. Ball 2. Good eye right there. In for a strike. Now 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Popped up. Chandler makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Without question, Satchel Paige was the Negro League's biggest and brightest star. The man would ride into towns, and the entire towns would shut down to watch him pitch. Everyone wanted to see the old man do his thing. Was he a little bit disheartened when he wasn't the first to break baseball's color barrier? Of course he was, because in many ways, he was the Negro Leagues. And I'm not sure there's any more lore or legend surrounding any one athlete. Perhaps it's because we don't really know how old he truly was, and because he dazzled us for decades. By the time he ended his career, he was either 59 or maybe 69 years old, and he was still getting it done. Only the immortal Leroy Satchel Paige.